Brent Hour, we begin with breaking news. The U.S. Supreme Court will hear former President Donald Trump's appeal over allowing him on the Colorado presidential primary ballot.
The announcement comes after the state Supreme Court ruled that Trump was disqualified from the ballot. Last month's decision is based on the 14th Amendment, which says officials who engage, quote, in insurrection are not allowed to hold office. Trump's legal team filed an appeal earlier this week.
Denver 7 reporter and attorney Jessica Crawford joins us now for a breakdown of what all this means. A lot to unpack, Jessica.
Yes, and I spoke with Colorado Secretary of State Jena Griswold right after that decision came down, and she says that she's still certifying the ballot today. As of now, Trump will be on Colorado's ballot. She says we're going to have to wait until the Supreme Court makes a final decision before we can take any other types of actions. The Supreme Court just said that it will decide whether former President Donald Trump can be kept off the ballot because of his efforts to overturn his 2020 election loss. The justices know that they need to reach a decision quickly here. Voters are soon going to start casting those primary ballots across the country. The court is holding arguments on February 8th. That is a really fast time to take this kind of thing up. That's usually a winter break too for the justices. The goal here is to make a decision before Super Tuesday, which is on March 5th, and that is when the largest number of delegates are up for grabs in a single day, and that includes our state right here in Colorado. Now, again, I did speak with Secretary of State Jena Griswold right after this decision came down. We spoke about how the fast time frame affects her and our state.
Well, we were about to complete it right when the U.S. Supreme Court broke its news. So literally, we were about to finalize a minute after the Supreme Court. So shortly here, I will officially certify the ballot. It has to be done just by today. And that will be the official statement to the county clerks of which candidates they can put on their ballot. The counties will then go print ballots. And until we hear otherwise from the United States Supreme Court, Trump will be on the ballot. Of course, oral arguments have been set. This case looks like it will be proceeding fairly quickly. So we also will be preparing for our briefings for the case and participation in defending Colorado's laws related to the topic.
And this is not only a fast case, it's a history-making one too. The High Court is considering this particular issue for the first time. The amendment that they're going to be discussing was adopted back in 1868 following the Civil War. Reporting in the studio, I'm Jessica Crawford, Denver 7.
Thank you for that breakdown, Jessica. Also